How's it going? Dave here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about why the sharp 5 sharp 9 chord is awesome. So let's get straight into it. The sharp 5 sharp 9 chord is built on a root 3rd, sharp 5th, 7th and a sharp 9th. So it's just like a dominant 9th chord, but the 5th and the 9th are raised. And it could also be called an augmented sharp 9 chord as well, because it's like an augmented 7th chord with the sharp 9 on there as well. This chord fits in the category of altered dominant chords, and an altered dominant chord is just a dominant chord that has a raised or a flattened 5th or 9th. And in this case, this chord has both. So let's take a look at how you can play it on the guitar. I'm going to show you with the root on the 6th string and also with the root on the 5th string. So with the root on the 6th string, let's play an A7, sharp 5, sharp 9. So what we're going to do is we're going to place our index finger on the 5th fret of the low E string. We are going to place our middle finger on the 5th fret of the D string. We're going to place our ring finger on the 6th fret of the G and B string, so it's kind of like we're barring it a little bit. And then our little finger goes on the 8th fret of the high E string as well. So we've got the root, flat 7th, 3rd, sharp 5th, and the sharp 9th there. And it's a very awkward chord to play with the root on the 6th string, but it's doable. So that's how you play it with the root on the 6th string. Now let's take a look at how you play it with the root on the 5th string. This is a lot easier. So we're going to play a D7, sharp 5, sharp 9. So we're going to place our middle finger on the 5th fret of the A string. We're going to place our index finger on the 1st fret, on the 4th fret of the D string, our ring finger on the 5th fret of the G string, and our little finger on the 6th fret of the B and E strings. So that's how you play it like that. That's so much easier. Now I said this chord fits into the category of altered dominant chords, so you want to use it as a dominant function. So we're going to go from this chord being the 5 to our 1, and it works going into minor chords. It sounds best going into minor chords. It doesn't really sound as effective going into major chords. So let's take a listen to a chord progression that I wrote, and I'm using this 7 sharp 5 sharp 9 chord a couple of times in a few instances, and you can see how it works. So there we have it. That was my chord progression. What I was playing is C, and the next chord I wanted to go to was this A minor 9. So as I said, our sharp 5 sharp 9 works really well going into minor chords. So I used an E7 sharp 5 sharp 9 to lead us into our A minor 9. Yeah, 5 to 1. So make sure you play your augmented sharp 9 chord or your dominant 7 sharp 5 sharp 9 chord 1/5 above the chord that you're about to go to. So in this case, we are going to A, we play it on E. Okay, so from there we're heading to D minor 7. Then we play G11, which leads us very nicely back to our tonic, which is C. And I play a C major 7 shape here. Then I play a C7 sharp 5 sharp 9. And can you guess? This leads us into an F minor chord. F minor is not in our key. We're playing an F minor 9 into a B flat 7 chord. These two chords are both borrowed from C minor, the F minor, and the B7 chord, the B flat 7 chord. And this B flat 7 is what's known as a backdoor dominant. And I don't think I've done a video on backdoor dominance, so if you want to see a video on backdoor dominance and an analysis and all the things you can do with the backdoor dominant, then leave a comment saying that you're interested in seeing that. But yeah, that backdoor dominant leads us nicely back into C. So that's how you can use the 7 sharp 5 sharp 9 chord in your chord progressions. One very small way that you can use it as well is at the end of a 12-bar blues. I love using it at the end of a 12-bar blues. So what we do is we play it on our 5 right at the end of the chord progressions. So for example, if I was playing in the key of A and I was doing a 12-bar blues in the key of A, I'll just show you how it sounds. There's our sharp 7, there's our sharp 5, sharp 9 chord, right at the end of the chord progression on chord number 5. And it's just a little touch that you add in right at the end before we go back to the beginning of our 12-bar blues. So try and add that into your 12-bar blues as well. I'm sure it will really add some spice to your blues playing. And that was it. That was the 7 sharp 5 sharp 9, or the augmented sharp 9 chord. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you click like, let me know what you thought in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well, so that you're notified every single time I release a new video. Are you enjoying this series, the Why This Chord Is Awesome series? And if you are, let me know what chords you'd like me to see me analyze in the future, so I can get some inspiration there. And if you're wanting to create some more interesting sounding chord progressions that really wow your listener and turn heads, then head to the description and you can grab for free the first 2 chapters of my book Chord Charisma. That's going to show you how to create a diatonic chord progression. I'm sure if you're already watching this, you know how to do that. But then after that, I show you all the chord shapes for your 6, 6, 9, 7, 9, 11, 13 shapes, and how you can make those chords sound a little bit more spicy in your chord progressions. So definitely check that out if you're interested, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.